Welcome to Film Bluffs, a place for free-range, non-GMO, dog water opinions. So come on in, take a seat, and let's make fun of the kid with no internet. Hey everybody, welcome back to another sexy episode of Film Bluffs. I'm your host with the most, Jobe, and joined by all... Fuck. Music fades in.
No.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another sexy episode of Film Bluffs. I'm your host, Jobe, and joining me as always is Trace.
Trace, that's good!
And Marshall.
Hey, so this is Film Bluffs After Hours.
I'm gonna be the loud one this time.
No, please.
This is
don't
my
be the
bit.
one. Stop. Hope everyone had a great week out there in dusty Arizona or wherever you live.
I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. Hope you managed to stay warm despite the incredible chill.
Wait, what's it?
I'm hoping this is going to be one of those things where someone accidentally listens in January or something, and then they're like, "Oh, that's nice," and then they look at release day and go, "Wait, what?"
I got you. If you do live in Arizona, though, get out. My dad lived there for a few years, and now he has skin cancer.
Is that related, or is that like an unrelated?
Yeah,
thing?
Well, he was working out in the sun in construction a lot. So.
Oh, that's kind of his fault.
A lot of
you need to wear.
I mean, you can do that in any state.
Yeah,
but
Arizona's hot.
To get on topic, we watched Drunken Master or Drunken Master The Beginning. I think it's also is the other name for it.
Something like that.
I don't know.
With
Probably.
Jackie Chan and others names that I feel like I could pronounce, but also I feel like I would also fuck it up when I would confidently go in and try to say the name.
Yeah, but Jobe does it all the time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's an action movie. It's a comedy movie. It's a Jackie Chan martial arts deal. You're going to have a good time watching it. My other two hosts, what did you think of the movie?
Baseline, I like it. I think it's a good story. I think it's fun, and I think it's a decent enough comedy. Watching it in the dub sucks.
Yeah. Exactly what he said. I'll also throw in that if you are a fan of martial arts in any capacity, you should probably check this one out just because it's real fun and really helped popularize the idea of the drunken fist.
True. He did kind of pioneer it after this one.
We were only able to find the dub version, which is pretty bad from just a standpoint of watching people say something and it's just not even close to what their mouth is moving or the same emotion that it's giving.
I'll just say what is the biggest sin is the guy they got dubbing old Jackie Boy has the most annoying fucking voice I ever heard.
He does.
He's got I assume most of the dubs are white people, but he's got the whitest voice.
There's times where it's serving Rick Moranis.
Oh god.
It's pretty rough. But that's okay. You're not here for the plot of the movie, and the plot of the movie's paper thin at best.
It's got very linear stuff going on.
It's one of those where it's hey, we got to have a plot, so we can't just have Jackie Chan do martial arts stuff for 2 hours. We got to have some semblance of something else going on.
But yeah,
no, I can kind of see where he's coming from.
No, but it's the most basic thing, it's what it is. You're gonna describe the plot, and then you're gonna be like, wow, that took 3 seconds because nothing happens.
I do like that. Marshall, if you want to make it even, Stevens, you could do the plot recap.
Yeah, we
Since
awaken.
Alec Baldwin stole.
We awaken. Movie starts. We have not Jackie Chan. This guy named Thunderleg. He's he grabs an assassination note to go kill some other fucking guy who immediately dies to Thunderleg here. Thunderleg's like, "What? I'm gonna kick your fucking ass." So he does that and kicks this guy ass, and then we pan over to a martial arts studio, and everyone's just mad chilling in it. Jackie Chan's being a rambunctious little dude. And the instructor's like, you only do that because your dad's the master. And then Jackie Chan like feels up his cousin, who he doesn't know is his cousin, gets his ass kicked by his aunt. And then he's like, yo, what's up, dad? And his dad's like, yo, here's your cousin and aunt. And they're like, oh yeah, this guy felt me up. I beat the shit out of him. You're like, oh, what is he? Where is he at? He's right here. You mother, I'm gonna kill you. And the aunt's like, dude, you can't kill your only son, man. Like, you can't do it. Some other fucking homeboy walks in. He's like, yo, Jackie Chan beat up my son. Because I forgot to mention that. Jackie Chan beats up this kid. And then he's like, yo, Jackie Chan beat up my son. And the dad's like,
he actually has reason to beat up
Yeah.
the one.
no,
guy.
he didn't. He like didn't want to pay for something, but like he like kicked the shit out of him. And the dad's like, hey, Jackie Chan, I'm going to kill you this time for real. And the aunt's like, no. Can't kill him. He's your only son. And he's like, fine. I disown you.
I do love that this dude has two modes. My son, you make me so proud. I'll love you forever. And just straight up, see you in hell, bitch.
Yeah, no, it's a fun, very quick thing of, you're a good fighter. I respect it. I'm gonna get your ass.
I don't even know it's supposed to be a joke in the context of the movie.
That's the thing. The direct translation is not great.
Yeah, and so the aunt's like, listen, how about you get one of your boys from the side that got beat up and have him fight Jackie Chan here and do like 10 blows. And this fucking ugly ass dude's like, 10? I could do it in 3. And then him and Jackie Chan fight for like 20 minutes. And then the aunt steps in and is like, you've had your 10 blows. And it was actually like 35.
Yeah.
And then he like hits Jackie in the back of the head and they fight for like another 20 minutes doing a bunch of fun stuff. And then the dude's like, all right, you won this time, but I won't, this won't be the last you hear of me. And then the dad's like, Jackie, you did good, but you got to get the fuck out of here. I got to get you trained with this old ass dude. He's going to kick the shit out of you, by the way. And he's like, what? That's crazy. I'm out, though, and I'm going to run away. So this old ass dude so high won't be able to kick the shit out of me training. So he goes to this restaurant, makes a ruckus. Guess who's there? What? So high. And he's like, hey, my name's Mr. So. And Jackie Chan's like, yo, I'm running away from a motherfucker named So. He's like, yeah, my name's So High. He's like, fuck. And then he's like, no, listen, boy, your dad paid me money to train you for a year, so I'm going to train you for a year. Hijinks ensue for a little bit, and Jackie Chan said, you know what? I can't fucking take this shit anymore. I'm out. I got to go dry my pants off, though. They're wet. And he's drying his pants off, and who else is there? Boom, Thunderleg, because he has to go pick up his assassination contract. He's like, Jackie Chan, move your ass. You suck. Jackie's like, make me. He gets made to move by Thunderleg. And Thunderleg the whole time essentially is like, you shit, your dad's shit, your kung fu shit, your dad's kung fu is shit, you suck, fucking clean shit, lick my fucking ass, boy, for like 20 minutes. And Jackie's like, I need to train so I can kick the shit out of Thunderleg next time I see him. Shows up and so
interesting point.
So High is just like, yeah, let's train. And Jackie Chan, we have a slight training montage where Jackie Chan's being a silly goose.
You're the best around.
Yeah, pretty much. But then eventually Jackie's like, listen, you were going to teach me Kung Fu. I'm just doing these fuck-ass exercises, fucking moving water, squeezing walnuts. And then So High is like, listen. I got you. Teaches him some Kung Fu. I don't know if that's after they fucking go into town and gamble and they fucking meet this guy named Ironhead Rat. And Ironhead Rat's like, yo, they call me Ironhead Rat because I got an iron head. Donk. Gets the shit kicked out of him by Jackie Chan and a hammer. He's like, all right, you win. Gets taught Kung Fu. Thunderleg gets a note essentially, and it's like, yo, go kill fucking Jackie Chan's dad. Don't worry, Jackie Chan's off doing his business, kicking the shit out of this guy named Master Bamboo or something. That was a good time. Not really like a super big plot point, but it does happen. Comes back from kicking shit out of Master Bamboo. So High said, oh, by the way, it's been a year. I'm out of this bitch. So High's gone. He's like, well, go save my dad. And his dad's getting the shit kicked out of him by Thunderleg. And Jackie Chan's like, no, I'm good at Kung Fu now, Dad. And Thunderleg's like, no, fuck you, shitface. I remember you. You fucking suck. They fight for a little bit. And So High shows up. He's like, no, don't worry. I'm just going to watch. fucking kick the shit out of him. Jackie Chan's like, oh, where? Jackie Chan kicks the shit out of him, and then that's the end of the movie. That's it.
I mean, I think the movie could be even more briefly summarized. It's just a series of Jackie Chan meeting someone, saying "fuck you" and trying to fight him to varying degrees of success.
But I was trying to at least give it some structure,
But like to the listeners at home who maybe don't just have any intentions of watching this movie, it really can be boiled down to Jackie Chan meets someone, says "fuck you" and fights.
Yeah, and it's
great for that.
And our antagonist at the very end, the big final climactic fight, is the same dude that kills someone at the beginning, so he's evil. Yeah. But that's like pretty much it. I mean, the movie ends
kills for money instead of Jackie Chan, who used his kung fu to beat people up because it's funny.
Right? If it's funny, it's fine.
That was my one thing. I was like, finish the movie. Like the movie's like, oh, okay, he beats the guy up. Him and his dad are gonna reconcile. No, it's literally just like the guy's on the ground unconscious. Jackie Chan stands up. They're all together, and the movie just ends.
It's a really abrupt end.
I love it though. There's nothing else you need to say. He did it. He's the best at kung fu now. Everyone from here on out, everyone he says "fuck off" to and fights, he'll always win.
He's not. Look, he can't be the best. He can't be the best of everyone because there's a sequel.
We don't know.
It wouldn't be as cool if he walked into the sequel and they went, "Hello, I'm here to defeat you," and he goes, "Yeah, okay, damn."
Call it power fantasy, Trace. It's just Jackie Chan power fantasying for an hour.
That could be fun. Either that or it's just him trying to get to the liquor store.
Anyways, the big thing is we have to talk about the martial arts. And as three great martial artists as ourselves, I like how the martial arts in this movie were done. Not a lot of cuts, not a lot of like fucking whipping the camera around. It's Jackie Chan attacks, he blocks, attack, block. And it's very deliberate and you can tell easily what's happening and kind of what's going on,
It's still got the early like it was made a while ago, so it still has like the very early like punch react, like a couple seconds after, which has some of that delay, but a lot of it are just very practical stunts that they do. So I do like it, and it's better than some movies that we have now.
I would say.
So I appreciate how they do it.
Delays between reaction really only come from a couple of times, and usually it's when someone is supposed to like get thrown by a blow,
because you kind of got to prep for it, because no mortal man can throw that distance with a punch.
But like
they do such a fun job. Jackie Chan always does this in all his movies of like incorporating the environment. This one is not too much really. It's more of like the Drunken Fist style, but he does use like chairs and shit to his advantage,
which is great.
Which is always fun to see him do that. But like when they just go back and forth and you just like, oh, they're backing up. It's almost like the fucking the Princess Bride, where like,
oh yeah,
they're just going back and forth with it, and you can tell that they're both good at what they do, right? And it's not just like people are getting the shit kicked out of them.
Especially in the last fight, I feel like to draw the Princess Bride comparison, Jackie Chan's fight is like, I know something you don't, the way of Miss Ho. And then
Miss Ho is good.
And then the guy goes, well, I know something you don't. Miss Ho sucks. And then kicks him in that.
That's so good. Because he's like, this master's like, dude, use Miss Ho. And he's like, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I skipped Miss Ho. I completely skipped it.
He said Miss Ho looked cringe. I didn't bother.
Use Miss Ho. Yes, teacher. So how do I do that? Just real quick, like cliff notes.
And the best part though is then So High is just combine the other 8 and add a feminine twist.
Just do whatever you think Miss Ho is, and he's like, got it. Ooh.
But like, it's fun that you can see the different like styles of the different drunken gods in his like fighting. There's that like fucker with the fucking
I love
the
that
big barrel, the cripple, the flute.
And I the fun part is that like I think it's also part of the niche of that kind of fighting in cinema, but I like that he's telling the story with it. Like he's not just like, this guy's got a big jar, he's like, this one holds this, and like he tells the story of the flute player, and like I think it's fun that he's actually like telling the story of the drunken gods as he's fighting.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I love the idea of drunken gods. It's my favorite. Dionysus with the
shout out to you wherever you
but
are.
just like in general, the idea of like you have godly powers and all you can think to do with them is get blasted.
They're not
That's
really-
a god I can relate
They're not
to.
really drunken gods. They're just masters who were like revered at a high level, right? Because Mr. So was one of the styles in his book. That's why he says use my style. That's his style in the book. But he's one of the drunken gods.
He's a god, but his avatar is currently on Earth. His year's almost
I don't
up.
think
He's
so.
gonna
Listen,
disappear.
Listen, I've read a lot of Murama manga and web novels. I know.
No. He said it himself. His year's up, but then he also said, "When you need me, I'll be there." And then he knew that he needed him. And he's like,
I can
really
stretch
need
it
to
be there. TBH.
No, he didn't.
He just kind of shows up to watch an ass whooping.
That's what he said. He said, "I'm just here to watch."
He's like, I won't lift a finger. I'm just here to watch.
I can't
Sweep
imagine
his
that he's
leg.
like, because that's his uncle too, which means that's his brother is like the one who's gonna get killed if Jackie Chan can't
which
succeed.
means Jackie Chan's a demigod.
So I gotta ask you this. I know sometimes you guys get a little
Rowdy
anal about this thing, but
that
doesn't really the drunken mastering doesn't really happen until the last half of the movie.
Oh my god, you're such a
third.
fucking prick.
You disagree. I mean, that's fine. I disagree with you disagreeing. But what do you
disagree with
think?
you disagreeing with me disagreeing.
If you want to be cool about it, I didn't check time codes, but I'm pretty sure it's like a half hour in. We meet the drunken master.
I mean, you meet the drunken master, but is he really drunken mastering? Because he doesn't.
And you want to know what his introduction is? It's not, I am a fucking wall here to act a bitch at you for an hour. It's, I'm going to fight 10 dudes drunk off my ass. And you immediately go, this is it, chief. This is my guy. This is my boy.
So I'm going to cut it here in the bit so it doesn't seem like I'm an idiot. But what do we think about Mr. Stick Bamboo Man going, hey, you didn't push me in the shit? And Jackie Chan's like, oh, my beef. Pushes his face into the shit. I thought that was hilarious.
I
didn't like how the shit looked like bubble gum.
Yeah, like when
paper.
The consistency when he came up was bad. Like it looked fine sitting there, but when it moved, it definitely was like, that's not shit. You could have easily gotten a cow of shit on the set, but
I really feel like I'm gonna take a second now. We briefly mentioned it, but I have to tear apart this dub, man. It
sucks.
Because here's the thing.
Much.
Like you said, Marshall, this isn't a movie where we're necessarily we're not necessarily here for the plot, but we're here for the fight scenes. The problem is the dub is still there in the fight scenes, and I have to watch. And again, we know what Jackie Chan sounds like, so every time Jackie Chan opens his mouth, and I have to hear.
But no, I understand what you're saying. Like, because there's a lot of bits where, especially I remember in the bamboo Mr. Stick fight, he gets pushed away, and Jackie Chan's sitting there drinking liquor.
Yeah.
And he screams and tears back. It's definitely like a bad white guy scream running back with the bamboo. And it's like, you get to hear that one a bit. And you're just like, ugh. He's like, ah. And you're like, that's not what you sound like.
Please, master, you're hurting my head.
And I feel like it is just the issue of the direct translation too, because just the way that they say things makes it seem like that's just not the way people talk. And
like, yeah, it doesn't match sometimes like the feel of what's going on in the scene or how they say it. And you're like, oh, he's in pain. And it comes out, hey, master, stop. And you're like, okay. I mean, I've been in pain before in my life, and I don't really sound cool, calm, and collected. Emotional pain sometimes, yeah, but like physical pain,
I don't know.
I'm not just like, my arm, ouch, it hurts.
Fuck.
I don't know what scene you're talking about in particular. All I can think of is every time the master would be like, it'd be a slight slap on the face, like,
yeah,
please, you're killing me. I think I'm gonna die.
I think some of those, though, like, is that Jackie Chan? Like, is because he acts like he's really hurt from a light slap, so I can't tell.
That's the overacting of the comedy side of it. So that part, like, I get it, but it's I agree that it's. I think part of it is we do have a little bit of a prejudice because we've heard Jackie Chan speak before, and he does speak English now. I don't know. We discussed this. We don't know if he spoke any amount of English
if the
back in
curse had been
70s.
lifted yet.
Right. So maybe he, it's obviously not Jackie Chan, and it's very upsetting to hear some Kyle from Kentucky going, "Ow, teacher, that really hurt
He never
when."
says master, he says teacher.
And that's the part that irritates me the most. I think when he's sitting there like going, "Oh no, teacher, come back, teacher." I'm like, oh, that's just. I don't like it. It
Marshall's
tastes
staring
bad.
at you like a fucking hawk.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
I was
get
just
it.
thinking about like how most of this movie is just like, you know what, take Jackie Chan, put a fucking fight scene in, and have him be silly. Go on. And make sure that the opponent's interesting. Don't just have a regular ass dude, you know. I mean, there's one regular ass dude at the beginning, and then it's like, all right, his aunt, and then dude with a thick ass head, dude with a spear, and then dude that he's got beef with that's got some fucking hair on him. Like, I was watching that last fight, and I'm like, dude, they got some fucking hair on him, and it's fucking flowing.
Jackie's got some hair on him too. I'm not used to seeing his full mane.
Well, yeah. Like, because I know Jackie, like Rush Hour and on Jackie, where it's a little shorter, a lot shorter.
Yeah,
a lot thinner too.
a lot shorter.
Real quick, if I may.
No, go on.
When his aunt kicked him and did the whole fucking her leg up there and brought it back down all slow, like I was immediately.
Don't say it. Yeah, there it is.
At least he used a better term than he usually does. I'll give him that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He's alright. He gets a pass. But
he's such a bad bitch, though.
I had to look at it because I couldn't remember the phrasing of it again because of the translation. It sounds weird. I liked the "you watch out or you'll have a body with no ass."
So good.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
He's gonna beat his ass off of him.
Well, yeah, that's what I get. I'm gonna beat your ass is what I assume they're meaning. But yeah,
No,
I'm gonna beat your ass off is where
him.
it throws. I like it, but it throws me off.
Was it just me, or did Thunderleg bring up Jackie Chan's ass a lot in every scene?
Probably,
together.
Dude, it's Jackie Chan's ass. How he's gonna be eating shit. How he's an asshole. Asshole is a shit eater or something.
You don't deserve to wipe my ass or shit like that. It was.
You're like, dude, like, Thunderleg.
If someone were to wipe my ass, it wouldn't be you.
Dude. The ultimate disrespect of forcing Jackie Chan, though, after he beats his ass to the ground and then he's like, crawl between my legs and never let me see you again.
Dude, is that a whole fight where he's like, Thunderleg's like, dude, I don't even need to use my hands. Immediately blocks like 5 kicks, from Jackie, but like, he doesn't punch the dude, which is the important thing he's trying to get at, right?
Yeah.
And Thunderleg's like, watch this. Kick. Oh, is this your kung fu? Yeah, this is some shit kung fu. Jackie Chan's like, no, it's my dad's kung fu. Your dad's shit too.
Well, your dad sucks.
And you suck. Your dad sucks.
I do love it.
Kung
like,
fu sucks.
There was no hesitation there. I feel like with some villains, like, it wouldn't be honorable to dismiss his father, and he's like, nah, fuck your whole family.
But then at the end, when he's getting the contract to go kill his dad, there's just like a little part of where he's like, go kill Wong. Oh, that guy. Oh, the shitty dad kung fu. Got it. That's gonna be easy.
Dude, I love that part where Jackie's like in the little like fireplace. He's like, don't come near. And he's like, what? Like, you're in your turtle shell now? Jackie's like,
dude, no, the fucking monkey attack though was so good. I love that he just like is going around like a monkey and like throwing himself at him.
Dude, and then he goes to
Thunderleg
goes to fight Mr. Wong, and he's like, you're renowned for your kung fu. Hold on, let me kick your ass really quick though. You kick the shit out of you.
Finally, I have a worthy opponent. I'm gonna kick your ass.
While we're talking Thunderleg too, I do also love that he's just like, right before he fights Jackie Chan at the end, he's like, this fucking sucks. I gotta kill 2 people for the price of 1. God damn it.
I gotta wait. I gotta put this kid in a coma and wait for somebody to pay me for killing him.
Like he's got that grind set. He wakes up at 4 a.m. and takes his ice bath.
We gotta talk about Mr. So High, because fantastic. Old ass
character.
Dude, I love the crazy old man trope like everywhere and anything. I would think of one right now, Master Oogway.
Okay.
I was thinking
Uguay's-
Boomy.
I was thinking
Boomy's a good pull too. There's probably like 4 more I could think of.
There's like 4 in Avatar alone.
Yeah, but I don't want to go back because that seems like it'd be like, oh, that's just Avatar. No, you gotta like bring up some others.
I think it's big. I think it's just big in
Dumbledore.
Eastern culture.
He's not really crazy.
Yeah,
old man.
He serves crazy alone.
serves
The first Dumbledore was definitely
he
crazy.
does.
Yeah. Movie. Hold on.
Movie
Characters.
Movie D Luffy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Do we call Yoda? Yoda's one?
Yes, 100%.
Ooh.
Maybe not a prequel Yoda because he's trying to be stoic.
OT Yoda.
No,
I've got a bunch of
so
good pulls. Hold on, I'm about to hit a couple in a row. Mr. Miyagi.
I'm just picturing
Miyagi, yeah.
Master Splinter.
Splinter ain't
I wouldn't call him
crazy.
crazy. No, he's
just a
definitely,
rat.
he's definitely honorable and stoic.
Also, he was played by Jackie Chan in the
Yeah.
latest movie, which is fun and neat and cool.
Oh, Jackie Chan's uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures. He's definitely got old man crazy.
So we're just listing movie characters.
Yeah.
now?
No, hold on. No,
Is that
I
the
said I
episode?
got 4 good ones, and I got 2.
Aku from Samurai Jack.
Isn't he evil?
It's yeah.
Okay.
He's crazy.
It's really that Eastern culture though, for sure.
Uh,
I like it's a trope that they kind of perfected, and I appreciate them for that.
crazy mentors. I'm gonna have some good ones. I swear to God.
Bill.
The mentor from Shaolin Showdown, he's got a little bit of crazy in him.
Let me see.
Bill from Hercules.
Phil from the future.
You know what? This is stupid. Let's go
Steve
with
from
someone
Even
else.
Stevens.
Steve from Minecraft.
Oh, not the new
All right, guys. Iron-headed
let's-
rat, fantastic. Love him. Big ass eyebrows.
good.
Couldn't even get any bigger.
Huge.
I love how his like first 3
I thought it was
attacks
his
are just him
hairline.
like fucking yanking on with his head. You know, he's like, "Grr, grr." Like he's
Yeah,
gonna
they all got
spear him
their-
with his head. You know?
Yeah, they all got their things. He's like, aha, I'm Ironhead. I'm gonna hit you with my head. I'm Thunderlegs. I'm gonna kick you real hard.
I'm
And then he
Bamboo
uses
King.
the
I'm
devil
swinging
hand
bamboo.
technique, the devil in the shadow hand technique, or whatever.
Okay, no, that part I was like, all right, come on. He's already drunk. There's no way that affects him that much.
Dude, if you're drunk and someone's going like this to you, Trace, you're gonna lose your
I'm already
shit.
spitting, so I'm just gonna be like,
That's
yeah,
true.
okay.
All right. When we
I do have to say, Jackie Chan, as soon
Get
as
me
that
drunk,
liquor
just do
gets
this.
in his mouth, is immediately drunk. Like,
Oh, yeah. I mean, when he's getting later, like into the fight, and he's drinking, I'm like, he's like getting drunker. I'm like, that's just the first few swings you did hitting now.
yeah,
I don't think it's hit the second it hits it. Well, it was 100% though.
it was 100.
it was they said 100% proof.
Yeah,
which
that
I was
again. I think
annoyed by.
I think that's a translation issue.
I think that was whoever did the dub had never drank in his life.
It's I know there's 2 of these things, and it's 100% in proof.
White
Both of those.
Make both. I really, I do want to. I do want to try whatever you drink, though.
Yeah, so
it
here
did
we
make me-
are, just kissing. So how do we feel about the fact that he like tried to fuck his cousin and then
He
immediately-
didn't know at the time.
Yeah, is it really that bad if you don't have any knowledge of who your family members are?
And she was cute.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
then
but don't you
ask
feel kind of weird though if you go, "Hey, what's up? You're kind of cute," and you're like, and they're like, "Oh, thanks. Haha, you're cute too," and then you leave, and then you show up at a family gathering together, like,
I
"Oh,
think
how do you
then
know the
we
family?"
never see him again. That was it. They were just there to show us that he's a piece of shit, I guess.
That he's a creepy guy.
Yeah.
Which
It is funny how
I mean, I feel like they're trying to go for like a character development thing where he becomes a better person, but like we don't see him interact with anybody besides the people he kicks the shit out of, and like
He's gotta grow. We gotta know that he's no longer gonna try to fuck his cousin later.
You have to understand how martial arts movies work. He's grown as a character because he beat the bad guy.
but
Yeah,
he's
but
still gonna try to
this isn't
fuck
even
his
like an
cousin later.
overarching
No,
bad
he
guy. This
won't.
bad guy
He's
shows up in the
definitely gonna
last,
fuck his cousin.
last 10 minutes.
Do we know if it's like a
It's
second
not
or third
that-
cousin?
See, it's not that he needs to beat the bad guy and then show he's grown as a person. He can't win the fight until he's morally well.
Balance.
He's drunk. He's plastered.
Yeah, morally.
No, the secret of drunken style is you feign drunkenness to
That's
keep
true.
your opponent's guard down.
They don't show that in this because it definitely implies he's fucking plastered. But the actual style is just like having that movement and making it
Actually,
seem like
in the
you're drunk.
movie, he does make mention that he's like, for beginners,
Oh,
it's a lot easier
yes.
if you're actually drunk. But the main goal is,
I
to
think-
look
yeah.
like you're losing
I
up
think
until
it's
you
like a teaching thing.
punch
like,
him in the dick hole.
You got to do it practically, and then you know how to fake it. Because if you're like some 18-year-old fuck up who's going to a party, but you're too scared to drink, so you're just acting drunk to make everybody else around you feel more comfortable. They're like, yeah, I just
18-year-old Trace
Joey.
walking or stumble around doing rolling punches.
Dude, I just asked if you wanted to play Paul, man.
Yeah, I do. Bam.
Let's see. I love a good training montage. Rocky 4, you know how it is. Let's see. You have Jackie Chan just like doing some fucking wrist exercises. This guy though, that's so high, kind of evil, kind of a dick. I understand it. I understand why Jackie Chan would want to leave because he's pretty evil to this fucking kid.
I
You
mean,
know.
What did he do that's so bad?
I feel like that's a culture thing. I think they teach hard over there. Like that's the trope in all of those training things of
They
like
teach hard in any. If you are the master of your form, I think you just have
free reign to do whatever you want.
and you have a reputation to maintain.
That's true.
If I'm the best at pickleball and you come to me and I don't break your shins with the paddle, people are going to think, well, how can he be the best at pickleball? He doesn't even abuse his students.
You were onto something, and then I disagree with you at the end. I feel like if you're truly a master, you don't really have to show it until like if somebody challenges you about it, you can go, all right, fine, I whatever, and then you could go all out. But I'm more of the opinion of I think it's just been a trope over there that like their training is very hardcore because they're Eastern culture much more disciplined than we are here in the West.
I would have liked it better in the training montage if we had seen the progression because I feel like we didn't get too much of like him doing because there's always the ones that in like training montages I like where it's like they're trying to do the exercise and they do it kind of shittily and then they do it later but they're doing it flawlessly. There wasn't really a lot of that, right? It was just like, oh, everything hurts trying to do these sit-ups, everything hurts, I can crack a walnut, and then he's like, hey, I'm good at kung fu now, by the way. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't like
that's fair. I get that.
Distinct change besides, oh yeah, no, Jackie Chan's supposed to lose in this fight at the beginning, and now he's supposed to win because it's the end of the movie.
Dude, when he comes back and he's in his, I don't know if gi's the right word for it, but when he's got the sleeveless little toga on in the pants, I'm like, that's cool. That's that setup, that's always cool points, especially if you got big muscly arms, which he doesn't.
Yeah.
But he's got muscles.
Like
they're not like super jacked, but he's a lean, mean fighting machine who is not green.
Yep.
He's no Shrek.
No Shrek.
No diggity.
Shrek even had a montage in it. It wasn't a training montage. It was a traveling montage. But
well,
it was a love montage.
Around,
I mean, I feel like there's definitely an art to a good montage. I mean, Jackie Chan. This movie really didn't have like a montage. It just had a lot of like
martial art.
Like
didn't have a montage per se, but more like a collection of scenes showing his progression
but
over
was
a
it
period
like
of time. I don't know what you call that.
By music.
I'm thinking more traditional montage where it's a bunch of clips, there's music in the back, that's the main thing, right? This one was just like, oh, he's doing this, he's getting yelled at, he's doing this, he's trying to sneak out of it, he gets punked, There wasn't like him going hula hula with music, in the background.
I'll say
USA.
Yeah, I'll say like Rocky is the one that comes to mind, but yeah, like he goes from struggling to do normal push-ups, we seem to do leaping one-handed thing.
Yeah.
And The
Dude.
iconic, he's running, and then he's like,
dude, Rocky 4 is fantastic, where it's him in the mountains versus Drago and the fucking gym, just in there, and Rocky gets a talk. You're like,
did y'all see Creed 2?
No.
Electric Boogaloo? No, I only saw Creed 1.5, the one with Timon and
you
Pumbaa.
should.
Like the Lion King.
Check out Creed 2 because they bring Dolph back.
Lundgren?
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that.
And it's Creed versus Drago's son. And then we have, again, the intense training. We see, like, Creed, he's got the money, so he's, like, hooked up to all this machinery while he runs on the treadmill. Meanwhile, we cut to Russia, and young Drago's just pulling a Saab behind him as he runs uphill.
That's the opposite, obviously, of Rocky 4, you know, where fucking Drago's getting juiced up, and Rocky's grown a beard, and he's lifting people.
Oh, man. Should we do a Rocky montage?
Side
a Rocky
tangent.
montage?
I have a friend, and she had a dog named Tally, but I decided that was a stupid name, and so I started calling it Drago. And it started responding to Drago more than it responded to Tally. This dog might have been like 10 years old at this point.
Ancient.
So you in fact can teach dogs new tricks as long as the trick is it's a new name.
Drago.
She doesn't give a shit about her name as long as she's getting attention.
No, but like we would stand at other ends and be like, she'd say Tally, and I'd say Drago, and the dog would come to Drago, and I'd be like, this is a scene from Air Bud. Oh, dude, Air Bud?
Oh, the greatest sports action movie of all time.
So yeah, you guys like jazz?
You like jazz? I do it. Sick son of a bitch.
I know. I'm terrible. Let's take 5 here. Take a good Capri Sun break. How's that sound, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the second half of the show. Hope you got yourself a nice glass of lemonade or iced tea to cool down in these hot summer months, because the listener from the beginning of the episode put it down for a while. But then went, oh yeah, film bluffs, and then got back on, but it's June now.
And little Arnie's like, how did he know I'd wait?
Yeah, because we're in your fucking walls, Arnold. We're in there. We're crawling around.
We know the freaky shit you're looking up online. Anyway,
your daddy Homelander's trying to kill you.
Yeah, Jobe said he had some. He had a really good thing he wanted to start us off on this second bit of the show. So go on.
Yeah.
Jobe.
So, as the local kung fu master,
I don't know about that.
You know what? I take it back. Marshall's clearly superior.
He's the kung fu master. You're the kung fu.
It is funny
master.
how the emphasis on the cerebral palsy hands.
Oh yeah.
Which is this is just poor form to punch someone with.
You're gonna break your fingers.
No, you're gonna break your wrist. That's why you gotta train your wrists. You just
there actually is some forms that do you legit punch with your wrist so you don't break your hand.
And that's not what it's for.
It's because my feet. I call it kick.
It's because people are gonna punish you later on, thinking, he uses his hands a lot to fight, and they cut off your hand at the wrist.
That's stupid.
And then you're still able to yeah.
That's dumb. That's like
that would be like preparing for the future.
That'd be like if I invested in an electric wheelchair that I can control with a little breathe tube. Because someday, obviously, I'm going to get all my limbs chopped off.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you prepare for the inevitable?
So, Jobe, you had a point?
Nah, the bit was just going to be I was going to act like I know about Kung Fu and then have you guys ask me questions about Kung Fu and I would make up bits.
I don't know if I know it. Where does Kung Fu who invented Kung Fu?
It was invented by Jesus in 1862.
When Columbus sailed the ocean blue!
That's good. I thought you were going to go with something like Robert Kung or something like that, but...
No, Robert, it's serving Kung.
No, Mr. Fu's too easy.
Fu Manchu.
Who do you think... Okay, The character that kept pissing me off in this was that one waiter from the restaurant with the big ass teeth, and then the gorilla. The gorilla was too big and too hairy.
What do you mean?
Nah, the gorilla was cool, but I agree. I was watching that and I was like, does this count as racist since everyone here is Chinese? This feels...
I was confused. I thought that was supposed to be his buddy, like, and they were both in on a prank. Like, that's why his teeth were so big that he was trying to, like, disguise himself.
Oh,
but
yeah.
then I'm like, wait, no, that's just what he looks like. I guess. Go for it. You know?
I wonder if that's... I'd like to imagine it was that guy. He got the whole caricature started.
Yeah. I know, it was like, this is interesting. The gorilla guy was quite fun, especially when they say, hey, I can jump. And they say, oh yeah, jump. They throw him the boiling water, and then he starts jumping, and they go, oh my god, look at him jumping.
Yeah, it's like with
that's good.
Rat fuck the steelhead.
Yeah.
Rat fuck the steelhead.
That's a good
rat. Iron-headed rat.
Nah, rat fuck the steelhead is a good band name.
Yeah. But when he's like, haha, I know you like to jump, but I bet you never thought you would jump into pants like this. And he's just over there like,
pants. Yeah. Or also the fucking classic where he like stabs the guy or like slices him. He's like, oh no, I'm dead. And he's like, no, it's the blunt side of the sword, dumbass.
Stupid.
That's good.
Yeah.
You got to give some points to Jackie Chan for the disrespect of when he finished breaking every bone in that dude's body, and he's like, ha 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 ha! Now I cut up my fish, cha 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 cha, and now I cut out the bones, da 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 da, and now I pound it real soft, ba 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 ba. Like he's just.
And then the other guy that was like holding the canary or whatever, and he's like, kill over and die. Like, dude, fucking power word killed him. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I also did like how in the fight, trying to gain back the broken man's honor in his father's home, they're just going through their fight. They're doing their thing. We described it, and then at the end, he just like knocks that guy over and then runs across the board he's on, just to add more shit to it, and then that shit breaks, and then he's just on the ground writhing in pain.
I think a lot of the humor would have been a lot more funny if I wasn't constantly trying to tune out like the dub. But I feel bad for harping on it continuously, but at the same time, it's ever present.
But I think it goes to show, like, even if the dialogue is like the actual, like how it's delivered is bad, the like actual like script or what they're saying is funny enough that you can overlook like the bad acting of it. You know, like it's still funny what they say, regardless of it being terribly spoken. But I only wish I could like hear them say it, or at least read it in a way that's not being distracting, you know? I feel like it just would have been better, you know what I'm saying?
So we didn't get this is in Drunken Master 2. I guess in Drunken Master 2, Jackie Chan returns to dub his own voice in for the American.
Yeah.
The return of Jackie Chan. Oh my god, that's like Kung Fu Panda 3. Where Poe goes to the Panda Land.
Panda Land.
What's your favorite Kung Fu Panda? Mine's number 2.
Yeah, 2's pretty good. It's got Gary Oldman going.
Yeah, no, he does do that one. Oh, he also has the classic. If you continue on this path, you will find yourself at the bottom of the stairs.
I like the first one because it's the only one I've ever seen.
I'm just gonna say it, Marshall. Every time the conversation ever turns to Kung Fu Panda, you hit that line.
It's so good. I don't know what you want.
Sometimes I think you think that line just out of the blue in your head, and you're like, I gotta turn this conversation to Kung Fu Panda somehow. So I can bring
the Marshall brain sitting. Somehow we need to pivot.
No, you are the best at coming up with a topic because you thought of something and went, "Oh, that's good."
Yeah,
I gotta steer it to that.
You get to the conclusion of a conversation and work your way back.
Hey, what are your guys' favorite movie quotes? Jobe and I both thinking about the movie we're currently reviewing. Marshall, I did this because I want to say I like jazz.
Wow, that's such a funny Marshall guy, you know?
He's
so
like,
funny.
Top 10 Marshall moments compilation.
Top 10 Marshall moments, let's go. Number 9.
I like the visual
Burger
gag.
King footloose.
In the movie when he rips the dude's nipple off and they cut to him
The
cracking the walnut.
He ripped his nipple off?
I don't. That's my
It
interpretation.
looked a little lower on the guy, but
that's because of his
did-
shirt.
It might have been like right up in there and then
Okay.
fallen, but it looks like for a second it had some shock factor for me because I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah, because he goes like, yeah, and then it
Dude.
cuts to.
There's that one where he's on Thunderlight's shoulders, and I'm like, oh my god, is he just gonna rip his fucking throat out right here?
yeah,
And then he's like, wait, he didn't do that. Is he gonna snap his neck? Is he gonna do it? But he doesn't do it.
I
wonder
don't
if
know
the
what he does.
implication is like he just crushes his windpipe.
Yeah, that was the part I thought was where I was like, I feel like he's gonna like crush the windpipe
Did
and
he
do something.
kill-
And I was like, no, okay. Oh, he's gonna snap his neck. No, he's just gonna kind of do a little.
Like, is he dead? Is Thunderleg dead?
I don't remember if
We'll have to check in the sequel.
I don't remember the sequel well enough. I just remember the distillery scene.
Yeah,
He just dunks his head.
You
and
guys
then
ever
just
seen
freaks
The
out.
Raid?
No.
Nah.
Have you ever seen Dune 2? Because that's what we're gonna be watching next week on film.
Wait,
Blocks.
Marshall, that sounds like you're transitioning to the end. We still got time to kill.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
No,
about
we
The
don't.
Raid real quick.
No. Dune 2 is a
So-
masterpiece.
The Raid, there's this guy who's doing the good fighting and stuff, and he's really cool, but he dies in the first Raid. But then they just bring the actor back in the second one as a new character.
Oh.
There's like, fuck it, he's too good.
Okay, is that
So
what you
think
want?
about
A
it.
new character.
So the thing about Dune 2 is that it's so good that we have to spend some time on this episode just to get it all in.
The thing about Dune is that the princess, she's really pretty, and the bad guy wants
Zendaya.
to kill her.
No.
So you see, there's layers to this movie.
Layers.
Oh, quick side tangent for all our gamer
Yeah.
fans out there. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of Layers of Fear, but
we
we
talked about it.
have we
Yeah, we talked about it in
name the episode.
what scared you.
Oh, that tracks. All right, I won't bring it up. Go watch.
No,
go
it's-
listen to that episode, gamer.
Yeah, we talked about a baby smacking their head onto a door.
Well, quick, while we're here, did I bring up Shadow of the Colossus on that episode?
yes, you did.
Fuck. Gamer fact. I played Left 4 Dead 1 alone at night, and I was like, what, 4 or 5?
Might have gotten
20?
because I brought up Halo 3.
What's up, gamers? While we're talking about gamer fear,
Did I ever tell you
my
about when I got
neighbor had
scared of?
Silent Hill Homecoming.
We talked about it.
Damn it!
Did I talk about Dead Space remake scaring me?
Yes.
Oh, well, let's just end the fucking episode, guys. Yeah.
Wait, I got it.
No, Drunken Master.
What's up, gamers? We played a scary golf game.
That sucked. That game was stupid.
No, you had fun.
It was
I'm
okay.
gonna get. Okay, are we rating this on what it could be if it wasn't dubbed, or what we just
Oh.
witnessed?
I'll give it a 7. It lost a point for the dub for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I think the biggest issue I had with the dub is that they either couldn't or the white people weren't allowed to pronounce Jackie Chan's character's name, so they just started calling him Freddy.
I'm gonna give it a 6.99999. I don't think it's quite a 7.
Classic Marshall. He just has to be hypercritical of everything.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I can take it. Unlike certain
Yeah, you can.
parties.
Got your throat.
Wait, what did I? Is he doing that to me?
No, he's doing
No,
it to me.
I'm confused.
Trace, what's your score? What'd you give it?
I'm on the edge of my seat. He's holding up 7 fingers to our audio only.
I just didn't want to say anything because now that Marshall has in his head to do the motion, I didn't want to get
What motion?
picked on.
Marshall,
What motion?
if you could show us how you'd eat 8 hot dogs at once, what would that
That's
look
not
like?
8. That's easily like.
That's 8 in the air, and then I just
Oh,
go.
okay.
That's
I wouldn't even
terrible.
chew them. I'd just go, oh.
I got
right down the
bites.
gullet.
I got bites of them.
I'll tell you what, dude.
You would.
Before we get to later movies, I'll draft up a rubric so we can properly read these.
Are you actually going to?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Just like I did that intro.
Yeah, that never happened.
Can I say
That's fine.
something,
That
guys?
episode never got released.
Can I say
Yeah,
something?
Marshall.
We're watching Dune 2 next week.
But where can they find us?
They can catch us at Film Bluffs Pod on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
.com.
Spotify.
We should
Tell your
make a website.
friends and stuff.
I think we looked at URLs before.
Oh, we did.
Wait, we still have
so-
like 5 minutes, guys.
Dude,
Quick,
dude,
vamp.
Blah blah blah.
Do
Your dog just shit her
peanuts,
pants.
Yeah, probably. Oh no, the other dog's freaking out. So hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
come here.
So this
Okay,
has been Marshall, Trace, and Jobe, and we'd love to have you, and we'll catch you next week, Jabrona Dune 2. Watch Dune 1 if you haven't seen Dune 1 before you watch Dune 2, because it won't make sense if you don't watch Dune 1.
Watch the original one from like the 70s.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just watch Dune 1 with Timothy
I'm gonna
Chalamet,
read Dune.
and then watch Dune 2 with Timothy Chalamet, and then you can
Just
go
watch- I'll
watch
just read the
the
first one.
spiritual successor, Willy Wonka, Charlotte Factory, and then watch...
Willy Wonka, the
Wonka.
Charlie Factory.
and
is
then
my
watch
favorite
Wonka,
Charlie.
and then you go back and you watch Pride and Prejudice. Thanks. Have a great time. See you later.